guys, I am Ramda here. Today's my video. As like the other day, the security training, the basic security training, the lesson how to interview witnesses and other. Okay, the lesson how to interview witnesses and other. While you are in duty, at that time, if any incident happens, you are the responsible to take the interview with witnesses or the other people who are surrounding them. Okay, so if you have the effective listening skill, so many people they comfortable to share the information to you. So it is very important you should improve your listening skill. Okay, so it is very easy to get the information from the people, but you have to do more to get the effective statement from the witnesses. So here I have given the 9 points. If you follow this point, you can get the effective interview or effective statement from the witnesses or from the public. Okay, now I am going to explain one by one and just try to remember these points when you are taking the interview with witnesses. Okay, number one, find a quiet spot where you will be not bothered. Okay, find a quiet spot where you will not be bothered. Okay, if there is crowd, the people they can hesitate to share the information to you. Okay, so it is better you take the witnesses to the peaceful place or the quiet spot where nobody can bother you and nobody bother to him. Okay, to her. That's why it is very important to select the quiet place. But you don't forget when you are taking the person to the quiet place. At that time, don't forget the responsibility of your side. You can ask the other experienced person, other security personnel, to take over your duty while you are going to take the interview in separate place or another place. Okay, so don't forget it. Number one, finish. Okay, number two, keep focus on the person who don't think your next question. Keep focus on the person who don't think your next question. Okay, while you are taking the interview at that time, you focus the word which are from the interviewee, because when you are thinking the another question, you may not understand, you may not remember what the person is saying. So it is very important focus the person word or the person message. Don't think the another question. While you finish, then think the another question and ask the question. Okay, it is very important. Number two, finish. Number three, face the person squarely at their level, or face the person squarely at their level. While you taking the interview, at that time, face the people squarely. If the people is there, you just stand here. Okay, so at their level means while you are taking the interview, at the time, if the person is sitting, you also sitting. If the person is standing, you also standing. Because why? While you are at their level, they are very comfortable to give you the information. One. Number two, they will think you are respecting them. They are sitting and you are also cheating, it means you are equally respect to them, then they can share the information to you. So it is also important points. Number 3 finish. Number 4, if person talking something else, generally bring them back. Okay, if person talking something else, generally bring them back. In some case, while the person telling about the incident, at that time he can suddenly change the talking in the next another point, so okay, which is not related to the incident. At that time, you can ask him to politely to come back the incident, okay, because remind them you need the fact. You need the fact of the incident, not other thing. Then while he is talking about the other thing, at the time generally ask them to come to the point. Okay, so remind them you need the fact of the incident. Okay, so it is also the point you must aware about it. Number 4 finish. Number 5, take the detailed notes. Take the detailed notes. Okay, while you taking the interview, you may not remember everything what is said to you, right? That's why while he is telling you, at that time the important point you should note down. Okay, but before you note down, you must tell the person, I am going to take the note what you are saying, and this is a very important note for my investigation. So if the person is allowed you to take the note, just take. If he object, then don't write in front of him. But after finishing the interview, try to make the note, because this thing will fresh in your mind. Okay, this thing are fresh in your mind. You can write after some time, then you can forget this thing, right? So if the person allow you to write or note down while interviewing, that time you can write down the useful information. If he object or he not allow you, don't write. After finishing the interview, you make note down. Okay. The another is get contact information if possible. Get contact information if possible. Okay. Ask the person the contact information. Ask the witnesses contact information, because you may require the further investigation. Sometimes the police can ask you the contact information of the witnesses, because why? They may want to talk to them. That's why it's necessary to get the contact information of the witnesses. Okay, and you can ask them. If they reject, if they don't give you the contact information, try to convince them. If at the end, if they don't, then you cannot force them. Okay, just it. Number 7, keep all information that you get confidential. Keep all information that you get confidential. Okay. Okay. When you take the interview, at that time you will get a lots of information about the incident. Keep this thing confidential, means secretly keep, and don't share the person. Okay, and tell the person also you will not share the information to everybody. Okay, I will share the information whom I have to share, but I will not share your information to other people. Tell to the interview also. Okay, so it is very important to keep uh, the information confidentially. Okay, confidential. It is the best part of the security job also. To confidential means keeping the secret thing secret is confidence. Okay. So another number 8, don't make a promises that you cannot keep. Don't make promises that you cannot keep. Okay. While you taking the interview, and at that time, don't tell them I will promise I will do this. I promise you I can do this. That don't do this. Because why? If you cannot keep the premises, then tomorrow they will come complaining about you. Okay, they will complain about you. So it is difficult for you to deal with them. So don't promise them, but tell them, I will not share the information. Okay, I will protect your information and you, if you cooperate with me. If you say like the way, it is easy to you, but don't make the over promises. Okay. Number 9, respect the person rights. Okay. Number 9, respect the person rights. Okay, what is the rights? Rights are everybody are equally provided rights from the state, from the government. Okay, so we have to be aware of the rights. We cannot force the people to help us because they have a right. Okay, so we cannot force the children to give the information to us. So about the rights, we will discuss, or I will teach you on the another lesson. Then now just remember that we have to respect the people's rights. Okay. So the another thing, this 9.9 is also finished. Now we go to types of question. While you taking the interview that time, what types of question you can ask? Okay. Here are two. One is open-ended question. Okay. The another is closed-ended question. Okay. There are two types of question you can ask while you are taking the statement from the witnesses or the public. Okay. One is open-ended, another is closed-ended. Open-ended question means you are inviting them to tell the story. Okay, you can ask like this question. The person will give you the answer from beginning to end. It means like a story you will give you. You can ask the question, can you tell me how the incident is happened? It means you will give from how the incident happened and how it end. Okay, it means from beginning to end you will give it is like a story. Okay, what did you do when the incident is happened? It means what he did when the incident is happened. You will give that types of story. Okay, so it is open-ended question. And another second is close-ended question. It is very short answer, yes or no, or very short answer. The interviewee, he will give yes or no, or the short answer to you. It means the question only you want to need the useful information. You can ask the close-ended question. Okay, what types of question? What time the incident happened? You can, when you ask this question, this is the closing-ended. It means he will give you the time around 6 o'clock or 6 o'clock. Okay, it is very good. Okay, there were there many people involved. You can ask them. he will say yes or no. Okay? And where did you standing while the incident is happening? At that time, you will say, I was there, I was there. It means this is you will give the short answer or yes or no answer. It is the close-ended question. Okay, there are two types of question you can ask while you are taking the interview with the witnesses. At the beginning, you can ask the open-ended questions. Okay, you can get the more information. Okay, the at the end of the interview, you can ask the close-ended question. It means if you want to get the specific information, then you can ask the close-ended question. But while you are asking the question at that time, don't lead the question. Okay? Don't lead the question. Just you ask one question, after then let them to give the answer. Okay? Don't ask many questions at a time. While you are asking one, two, or more than two questions one time, then the people will confuse what answer give first. Okay, first. So it is very important. Just ask the one question one time. Let them to answer first. Then ask the another question. Don't force the people to help you. Okay, while you are taking the interview. Okay, just ask the people cooperate with you. If it will depend, the person share the information to you or not. It will depend on you, how you can convince them. So it is very important while you are taking the interview, follow up these 9 points. Okay, so it is very important points. Today's lesson is finished. Tomorrow we will start another lesson. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Thank you.